Congratulations on your 5th #1 single. Like I said. The one thing about #1 parties is if anything in your notes is wrong, you will get corrected on stage immediately. Daniel Tashian. Let me tell you a little bit about the overnight success story of Daniel Tashian. Well, nothing could be further from the truth. Daniel's been a successful songwriter in Nashville for well over 20 years. This just happens to be his first #1 single. Daniel grew up in a home with 2 totally legit musical parents, Barry and Holly Tashian. Barry and Holly made great music together, and Barry's band, Barry and the Remains, were the opening act for the Beatles when they toured the U.S. in 1966. Then later he spent 10 years in Emmylou Harris's band. So Daniel grew up knowing that making a living in music was an absolute possibility. He did not grow up in a house where getting cuts on Music Row was the goal. He was influenced by a broader and more free form of songwriting. T-Bone Burnett cut an album on Daniel when he was 19. And as he developed, he became his own franchise. His publishing home for many years has been with Carla Wallace and Carrie O'Neill at Big Yellow Dog. They let him do his own thing, and the results have been quite gratifying. He's had dozens of sync placements in film and TV over the years. He's had lots of big major label artist cuts. He has put together several bands like the Umbrellas, the Bees, the Silver Seas, Skyline Motel that have become particular favorites of this songwriting community. And he's produced some amazing records along the way too. Daniel, simply put, uses every tool in his toolbox to make meaningful music. He has never let the prevailing winds of Nashville dictate what he creates. But as we see today, what he creates can be perfectly palatable for the radio and Josh Turner. Daniel, you're one of the most respected and loved songwriters in Nashville. You have a humbleness about you that inspires the people you work with. Daniel's wife Lily is here and their beautiful kids. Daniel and Lily's parents are also here. I'm proud to call you my friend and proud you've been with BMI your entire career. Congratulations on your first #1 single. A milestone of getting your first #1 single is that you received this beautiful Epiphone J200 guitar, and we'd like to thank Kara Hogan and our friends at Epiphone for being great partners in these #1 celebrations. Congratulations, Daniel. And speaking of legendary music makers,